gasoline drawer and tickle me. Romans 14:12. So then, every one of us shall give account of himself to God. We are all accountable. In other words, this thing personal. The way we walk, the way we see things, this thing is personal. It wasn't until I wanted a real change where I looked within myself and realized that it was the enemy and not the enemy. You can't have royalty and crown yourself a queen with lack of accountability, because it begins with self. It's in the way you talk, it's in your image, it's in the way you walk, the way you see things, how you handle things. And we have to be careful with wanting to be around people that put pity where self-awareness and healing were supposed to be. We have to be careful with wanting to talk to friends that give us what we want to hear and what we need to, versus what we need to hear. But be around people who understand, like, hey, I know where you've been, I know where you've been, and I got the blueprint to where you're going. I'll never forget, y'all. I was in my sin doing something I had no business doing. You know, them little sneaky links. Because anything you got to sneak and do, you know you ain't supposed to be doing it no way. If you got to sneak and do it, when God say I see all, I know all and I see all. And I was just telling my friend girls, like, girl, yeah, this is what I'm doing, X, Y, and Z. And y'all, my friend in church walked over and told them. Now, in my flesh, I'm like, you a snitch. Like, why would you go and tell on me? But it was then when she was showing me over here in Queendomship, we don't operate like that. Over here, if I got to be held accountable, I'm going to hold you up to the standard. And so then it was God was showing me then, no, this is where I operated. Even when you ain't around the other saints, you got to be held accountable for what you think and what you do. It ain't about what they're doing, it ain't about what mama did, daddy did, auntie did. When God pulled your card, you better make sure you're doing what God called you to do. Because it's going to come seasons where you're going to be by yourself. And God, and I say, God, okay, what you saying? It's going to become seasons where you're going to be by yourself. It ain't going to be about what your friend telling you. It ain't going to be about what nobody else doing. And so I said, God, you're going to have to show me this thing. He said, it's going to be times I'm going to have to sit you down. I'm going to have to sit you down. No disrespect to none, but sometimes God got to sit you down. Ain't no standing. He got to sit you down. So God, I'll sit and so you can show me where I'm going. I'll sit so you can show me where you lead me. I'll sit so you can guide me, because God, I don't want to operate out of order. I want to be held accountable when you take me where I'm going. When I get there, God, I want to say, you placed me here, not my own flesh, not my own thoughts, not my own will, but God, you placed me here, and here I'll stand until you move me. It's about accountability. I don't want to be around nobody that's telling me what I want to hear. Because you're going to make sure you held accountable, right? So make sure I'm held accountable. People use the word friend you use it too widely. For me, everybody ain't your friend. That same friend that told me, I knew at that moment, this is who I want around forever. Because you the type of friend that's going to tell me, no, that ain't right. No, you can't go here tonight. No, we need to go. You need to pray. You out of order. No, you can't drink that. You can't smoke. You can't twerk in dirt. You can't go here and there. You a queen. You a queen. And so when I looked up queen and royalty, it all broke down to power. All us women in here, we got some power. But what good is power if we don't know how to operate in it? What good is power if we don't know? It starts with self. Looking in the mirror and saying, okay, it starts with me. I know they hurt me, they did this, they did that, but at the end of the day, I'm held responsible for how I handle it. Go get some counseling. Deal with the trauma. I know you hurt me, but you ain't got to continue hurting me. I know you said this, but I don't have to allow it to penetrate my heart. That's accountability. I know what they doing. I know what, but God, I'm going to stand right here until you tell me what I need to be doing. That's real accountability. That's real T. Being accountable for yourself first. and not what nobody else doing. So God, we thank you.